Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Episode Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. Und ich hatte gerade gesehen, mit 2 Stunden aufgenommen, das sind 20 Gigabyte. Ich habe noch richtig viel Speicherplatz und jetzt eigentlich noch Zeit und Lust. Also mache ich die Investigierung. Okay, wir fangen erstmal von links nach rechts an. Hier gibt es einiges, was man checken kann. What is this? This is suspicious. Do you find some kind of clue? You know the footprints from earlier. They were right in front of the entrance, facing the beach, right? What? Oh, that. Hajime and Katsuhicho's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside on the beach. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road. But it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiro's body was blocking it, right? And that's when I noticed those footprints. The footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. Someone leading out of the beach house? Huh, that's definitely suspicious. Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be? Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I don't know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
Still.
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the hotel. Then, whose footprints are these? It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, for now it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yeah, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprints on the beach. Das sind vermutlich die von... Wie heißt die, Alter? Die Kleine hier. Die... Yoko. Ich nehme an, sie hat sich hier vielleicht irgendwie im Closet versteckt. Maybe there's a clue inside the trash can. That's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess it's not as easy, huh? Trash can. Die Reihe Wasser fehlt. There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or colored. They look unhealthy. Oh boy, du machst dich gerade so verdächtig. The closet door is half open. The last time came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here too. Das eine Teil unten ist bestimmt nicht verdächtig. This is pretty suspicious walk-in closet, but there's so much crap on the shelf and floor. Only one person could stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. Someone. The zero thing is a gummy candy. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop it while they were on the inside of the closet? Oh nein, ich hab Steam noch on. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets, there are also some paint supplies too. There's not too much else that could be relevant to the incident. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and surfboard case, but they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto the one shelf and some boards have been left. 2 boards are stuffed onto the shelf and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. There's also an empty surfboard case as well. Or carelessly. I guess that's everything inside the closet. Oh, hi.
been found.
Nice. Die muss einiges erklären. Die ist eine wichtige Zeugin in den ganzen Scheiß hier. According to the Monoka file, the fatal blow was dealt to my hero with a blunt object. That blunt object is the metal bed, right? This is metal bed.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh?
Well,
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during 4th 8th day. Oh, that girl was killed with a blow from a metal bed, just like my hero.
hey.
Did you also play the game, Jime? Is that why you're curious about that metal bed? That's exactly it, but did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind my hero's death, you probably need to solve that game mysteries too. But even if you solve the game's mystery, all the clues in it were loosey and useless. I mean, it started ambitiously and it still wasn't ambitious when it ended. That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with game over, but you were able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what I'm supposed to do actually to beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason, but for now I should focus on this investigation. So it's okay to say that this metal bed is absolutely the murder weapon, right? She lost all life in her body. Its F is if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiro I knew? I see her lying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiro, but we don't have time to swallow the sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slapped both my hands on my cheeks and faced Mahiro's body one more time. Mahiro is leaning against the beach door that leads to the road. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiro tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. The evidence can be seen in the bloodstains on the floor. They are streaked as she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door and took her last breath. For someone as heat-strong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. What is this? This is a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods, regardless. Why is this even here? Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they would totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask? That mask. Have you seen it? Sun Witch Espirito. It's a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country. An anime that was a viewership of over 90%. Is Sonia's country really alright? Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that's true, could it be what? Please forgive me some time. For reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. What's with her? It looks like she knows something. And if that's the case, I should wait until she decided to talk about it. For sure. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. I wonder what she knows. There's bloodstain on the floor and they were streaked as if she crawled through them. They are probably streaked from where Mayuri tried to run away during the attack. So she used all her energy to crawl away and took her last breath as she was leaning against the door. So this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's been repaired or under construction. That's right, the shower is being repaired, so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower is out of order, then it isn't just a waste of space. Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me, so I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing? Anyways, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Your doubtful eyes are telling me to think I'm Monokuma's compliance. You must have read my mind. Think about what you want from me. I've already given up. But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help you with that. Okay. I guess I should check inside too. This is really nice. Really spacious room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room. But changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule.
Damn it.
Guess no one's in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding in here after they failed to escape. It wouldn't be that easy. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it, but I can't seem to take off my mind of it. However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's an iron barred window. If that's the case, yep, it would be impossible to go in and out through here.
What?
Are you still thinking about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through
Leave it
there.
to me.
Alright, I got it. I will pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I will check the window for you. Feels like I'm the one who is pitching in and helping. If you don't hurry, I will punch you. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I will just leave it to you. Don't worry, my pen... Okay. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over under the window. Alright. As she shouted, Akane jumped onto my shoulders.
Hey!
Your balance...
Sucks.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so
Oof.
buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full body massages.
I shouldn't have
So,
asked.
how's the window?
Let's see. See. So that's what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With Akane on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy. See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Akane jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a kung fu master? But even if there was an non-compliance, the person acting as the step stool would still be inside. But if you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right? Huh?
So,
Yeah, like
I got it.
a freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls, no problem, right? Just as I thought. It looks difficult to go in and out through that window. And I even took the time to lend you my wisdom.
Piss me
You're the
off.
one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch it and help. It was such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my... Yeah, no I didn't. Oh well. It's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at... Yeah, okay. Iron barred window. I guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in this shower room. I guess I finished the investigation all I can, but there's still not enough. Just found the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Looks like I should try investigating that again to find out why my hero got killed. Okay. Ada was killed in the game by a single blow of Metal Bat. Metal Bat, that's the same weapon that was used to kill my hero. That there's no way that's just a coincidence, right?
Actually...
In truth, this game's theme is a missing link. You know, it's a recurring theme for mysteries, right? It's kind of like a hidden connection. Missing link. And the must in the game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. I should ask her about it. Sie hätte rausspringen können. Das macht sie halt verdächtig, dass sie den Kampf hatte. Hey Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? Huh? I think I've investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go. Go?
So...
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it yourself.
Let's go.
So let's go. Yeah, you're right. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house. I headed over to Jabberwock Park, where the unsettling arcade game was placed, but I never expected that person to be waiting there. Oh no.
Hello there.
Hijami and Chiaka, I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nagito, it feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you like this. Even though you haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well,
Well, there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently my hero got killed this time. Geez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it.
amazing.
But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome will full of despair, right? That's right, no matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for my hero, this is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome despair this time? Looks like they're feeling no remorse. Jeez, as usual, acting so crazy, she's almost pissing me off. So, why are you here? Who told you about my hero?
Now.
You don't have to make that scary face, I will tell you, you know? Monomi.
It's Monomi.
Yes, it was me. Why did you untie Nagito without everyone's position? Did I do bad? I just wanted everyone to get along and, you know, cooperate. There's no way we will get along, you already know what kind of guy he is. But fighting among friends is what Monomi wants you to do.
Now.
Hajime. You should forgive him. Monomi is making a valid point too. You have no right to say that. But now is not the time for friends to fight. There's going to be a class trial for my hero, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's why everyone must work together and have Monokuma enough. Enough already, just go away already. Understood. Nagito, you too, hurry up and get lost. Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I will do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's really no reason for me to be there. True ending?
Now then.
So, although I might be a little late, I too will do some investigation for a while. I will try to be useful in my own way. Why do you want to be useful too? The killer always. Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, the situation would be a lot easier to deal with.
Hey.
Hajime, let's just move on and start the game. You're right. Even if I do play this, I might just get a game over screen again. Before I start, I should ask Chiaki if there's a walkthrough for this game. Hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game? I feel like I'm just going to repeat the second day and fourth day again and then get a game over. So if there's a walkthrough, how can you tell me about it?
Well?
So you get a game over. When you get a game over, what's the walkthrough? What do you mean?
Want me to tell you?
Do you want me to tell you? I will tell you if you want. There's a hidden comment. Hidden comment?
See?
You should have seen it too, you know, that thing that was displayed on the game over screen. Is that... Are you talking about the message that says down 5?
Right.
Just you know, it doesn't mean down 5 drinks or something. Du musst 5-mal runterdrücken. It means you have to press down 5 times. Then the hidden command is you just have to press down button 5 times when you're on the title screen. If you do that, you should be able to get the real game. So that's the trick, just expected from the ultimate gamer. It doesn't have anything to do with being a gamer. This is just you either get it or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try. I need to press down 5 times on the title screen. Alright, let's do this. Down 5, huh? Ah, the screen changed. She was right. This is the real game. Twilight Syndrome Methods Case True Edition. I should start it up. I need to find out why this is a motive. I will okay. We open with a specific murder case, a tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled that the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school's ground. However, there was a secret behind that incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. These students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first and third day, you will be able to understand that mystery. All the answers you seek are hidden in the True Edition. You'll be able to reach the truth? Now then, let's start with the first day when it all began. Now loading. First day. I'm sorry, I'm really for keeping you all waiting. Jeez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke Girl A. Come on, Girl B, you don't have to be that mad. Hey, don't go taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends. I'm not your good friend. What? There's no way I would ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. Taha, the way Girl B treats Pickle, even lone sharks looking to collect wood gets sick to their stomachs. Is Girl E here yet? Apparently she forgets something. She told us to wait just a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit. School swim? Maybe it got stolen. Stolen? You don't know? I spotted in the area recently. You should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey. Hey, stop it, Girl A is getting really scary. It's funny to bully Girl L. What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. It sounds like it came from the 2nd floor. Let's go. On my way. Poof. Igor, what happened? I don't know. I walked by the front of the music room just now and then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door is locked. I can't get it open. You're right, it's locked. Did someone lock it from the other side? Is someone really in there? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right? I'll go to the teacher's lounge and get the key to the music room. The teachers are probably gone by now, so I'm sure we can bring the key over in secret. But I have a bad feeling about this. I found the key, nobody was there, so it was supposed to get. Then let's open it right away. Creak. Okay, Girl A, you lead the way. Me? Come on, hurry. Kletter, kletter, kletter. Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down, she's dead. That's impossible, why? Lower your voice, they might be nearby. I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered her? Seriously, shut up. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should we do? I see, so that's what happened. I found it, the killer's escape route. Escape route, could it be? Yes, this fencer, the fish tank broken. Why? Ah, the window was broken. The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room from the inside, and after killing this girl, they broke out the window and escaped the outside. Looks like she got hit by something when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. What happened to be the weapon? Did the killer take it? So the killer just ran out of the window, but if they just wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They were probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. The fish tank by the windows tipped over and all the gravel is scattered. They must have accidentally tripped it over when they were frantically trying to get away. Broken fish tank? It's not too high jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it would be safer than using the hallway, but isn't that really it? I mean, to lock the door you would have to either lock it from the inside the music room or use the launch key. Oh, I went to get the music room key. It was in the teacher's lounge. So the killer wouldn't have time to return the key before they broke the window. Then the door could have been locked from the inside. It means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they would need to have passed by us in the entrance hall, where we didn't see anyone pass by, which means the killer's only escape route was this window. It's probably that Parrot heard about it. He's the one who snuck inside the school grounds, huh? My school was stolen, I couldn't find it anywhere. Then the pervert who stole girl East school swimsuit also murdered that girl over there. They probably locked the music room so they could rape her, but she ended up resisting. So they frantically tried to get away, broke the window and escaped. Isn't it bad if we stay here too much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved in something like this, and the killer might be still around too. That's bad, uber bad. We better hurry up and run. Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the body first. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, it would be best if we leave this room how we found it. Just lock the door and leave everything how it was. Please wait, don't leave me. Girl D. Sorry, did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're gonna confess your love to me. What happened? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked onto the next door classroom as I was going home. And I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean? That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. And if that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away. Huh? If anyone found it, you would be in trouble, right? Are you trying to blackmail me? Of course not, that's not what this is about. If there's something you are hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything either. I knew that girl who got killed was tormenting you. No, she wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She was probably jealous of your talent, so I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you would told me, none of this would have happened. Don't tell me that bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family influence, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. You know, at first I tried to talk to her, but that bitch started talking shit about how she would target me next time, so I felt a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up, so that's why I had to do something about it. That's it. It's not my fault or yours. It's all her fault. Guy, was it? What is she was with her on the day of the incident? Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? This vases? Could it be the sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did she try to secretly get rid of this? What did she do to my little sister? Looks like I need to ask her a few questions, and if that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Oh. Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
The truth ending. The incidents, first day and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Now you have filled in all 4 events from the first to the 4th day. Hey Chiaki, what do you think is the characters in this game? What do you think of the characters? You mean like girl A and B? Their names make no sense and they have no romantic chemistry either. No, not that. While we were talking, looks like the ending stuff roll started. Staff roll? You should be able to find out what you want to know if you look at it probably. What I know to know is on the staff roll. Producer Monokuma. Director Monokuma. Supervisor Monokuma. Plan Scenario Monokuma. Programmer Monokuma. Graphics Monokuma. Sound Monokuma. Cast Tsumiki Sato. Wait, just now, see, didn't I tell you what you want to know is gonna be on there? Miracle! Congrats, Miracle, congratulations. You have finally beaten Twilight Syndrome murder case. Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, you should already know. That's right, the game is a non-fiction game based on an actual past incident. Is that true? By the way, non-fiction means an original story based on historical facts or records. But even if this non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life is you no longer remember is the setting for this story.
Isn't that wonderful?
At any rate, congratulations. Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you. Ending prize? There was only one ending prize and I already gave it to the first person who beat it. How disappointing. But, like, I was told the same thing when I beat it too. Man, it was too late. If I would known something like this was gonna happen, I would have played this game sooner. Das ist der Envelope von den Dings hatte. Ich gehe nur einmal kurz durch. Jedenfalls will ich was editieren. Und halt die Namen durchgehen. But the ending price isn't the problem. It's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how he used our school life as the setting of the game. Just as I thought. So it's connected to that this time too, but is it really true? We were already living our school lives and our memories were completely taken. Is that something crazy actually possible? Then what did they do to us? It looks like there's something on your mind, huh? Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten the game. That this game is non-fiction. That it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories. So do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken? I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we gotta focus on solving this mystery first. Whatever we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur. If that's the case, then I need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something. You're talking about the people whose characters appear in the game, right? Then I will go too. If that's right, I get some information from them. I might find out something about the mystery.
Hey.
Then hurry up and ask the others. While you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in this game.
Leave it to me.
Also, if you want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime. I see, thanks. That's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we won't learn anything if you just stand here. Also, wenn ich wissen will...
Hello there.
Hello there. Hajime und Chiaki, we meet again. The timing is too perfect. We're waiting here, weren't you?
Caught me?
Wouldn't it best if we travel together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right? No, maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys. It's okay, you must make your point. There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
Don't know.
Why, the characters who appear in the Twilight Syndrome murder case, of course. The girl must be busy with the investigations, too. It would be a waste of time if you both questioned them, no? If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I will go ahead and wait for you guys. What should we do? I guess the only thing we can do is go. Guess you're right. Ne, langsam gehen. Einen Mordfall zu lösen. Hajime over here. Mikan, Ibuki, Iyoko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Tsumiki, Tsumiki, okay, ist ein Nachnamen. Das heißt, Tsumiki war anscheinend mit dabei. Also die Nurse. Das schreibe ich mir mal auf. Da ist genau, nochmal kurz confirmen. Die Nurse war drin. Dann Koizumi. Pumuckl. Ich schreibe mir auch die richtigen Namen auf. Nurse war die... Wie heißt die alte? Tsumiki. Sayonji. Das ist die kleine. Moira. Goth. Girlfriend. Sato? Rechtschreibfehler anscheinend, nehme ich an. Es gibt kein Sato, es gibt ein Sado. Oder Soda. Ah ne, Sato ist... Ist ein Sato. Irgendwer... Und dann Kosuhiro. Zweimal, das habe ich mir auch gemerkt. Malfoy. Kutsuhiro. Zweimal. I really wanted for Yuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me. So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize. Huh, it's okay to be absent. I thought you said we would get executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that. Sorry, that was a lie. You tricked us.
What the? Jeez.
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait.
Wait, can you wait until we finish our business with you? This is... Like, I'm not the same team. I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Erstmal von dir, ja? Das ist mal gut. That's not fair. I can't believe you actually tricked us. So, we would come to this place. I have nothing to say to impudent, regular people like you. Regular. He's right that I might be a regular guy, but I also have the ultimate talent. Or at least I should have one. Okay, wir fangen also ganz rechts an. Hey Ibuki, can you say something? Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things. Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Your unique tone and hyper energy, there was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiro? You mean that in a perverted way? Mahiro war jetzt Pumuckl oder wie? Ah ja, erstmal die Scheiße hier. So, das ist Mahiro, ne? Dann mach ich direkt einmal Mahiro dahinter. No, in a normal way. Well, even if you ask me, that Ibuki's encounter with Mahiro was,
Oh.
And when I asked Mahiro this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face.
I see.
Yeah, but
I see.
disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Wait. Let's stay focused on Mahiro.
That's totally
It
it.
turns out Mahiro had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans, do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask. I see. Mahiro invited Ibuki, why? Wait, Moment, ich glaube, ich hab den Mörder. Es ist for Yuhiro. Er hat eine kleine Schwester. Er hat das Game zuerst durchgespielt. Oh, das ist das Motive. Seine kleine Schwester ist umgebracht worden. Es gab niemals den Mörder, der herausgefunden wurde. Also irgendwer hat die kleine Schwester von Fuyuhiro umgebracht. Und jetzt wusste er es und hat Rache genommen. Weil Mahiro hat die Schwester umgebracht. Ui. Ui. Is this das? Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome murder case? No, since we said we're going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. Pretty slow and panic instantly. A timid tone, I'm pretty sure the girl A character was like that too.
Hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiro? First, I met her when we first gathered at the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but could it be that Mahiro hate me? She doesn't know anything. It's more like she doesn't remember anything, but even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must be a really kind person. Mahiro invited me this morning. She looked very serious and she was wondering if we could all meet up so we could discuss something. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline because I needed to prepare for that. When I did, she made this lonely face and said she will schedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. Mahiro invited Mikan, why?
I see.
Oh, Moment. Girl I ist gestorben. Oder mit wem war die nochmal da drin? Ich meine, Girl E und F sind doch irgendwie... Das heißt, irgendwer... Also Girl I war die gestorben ist, ne? Oder Girl F... genau, die gestorben ist. I see. Looks like we have obtained pretty variable testimonies based on that. It's like Mahiro also beat the game. Why do you know that?
Don't know.
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who apparently in the game. Just like what we're doing right now.
Still.
But in her case it was much more serious probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiro would play that game. It's true. Nagito, did you attempt into playing the game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Anyway, what happened to Mahiro? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of? Why do you know that? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
Me?
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful towards
that
Mahiro.
right?
There's no way her feelings would have changed just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time she was already considered giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was.
Well,
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she... Der Typ hat doch das alles schon mal durchgespielt, oder? I'm counting on you, Yuko.
hey,
If Mahiro spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have talked to you, right? Well, Yuko, she never talked to me at all.
That's weird.
Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. So I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. She's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided.
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we are finished here, so why don't we part ways from now? There's still something I need to
Bye
investigate.
now.
Checker, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over the Mahiro's cottage first. If she beat that game, it's best if we investigate there, I think. She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. Oh, that's the case, I will go with you. You okay with that, right? That's our cue to say yes. Yeah. Pumuckl. The door looks unlocked. Moving after you are told would be too third-rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too. I guess I should go inside. Die Figur. Compared to my room, the cottage had somewhat pleasant smell wafting through the room. That proves my hero was here, but she's not coming back. Then I should try looking for another book. Why?
Yep.
No, I was only kidding. Kidding. Are you that kind of a person? Jeez, well, at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that? But it looks we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed. Oh, it's the envelope. Oof.
No.
There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat the game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came out funny was a few photos. Ah, this photo. This is a photo of Mika, Ibuki and Miyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game. There was a similar scenario during the first day in Trilin's True Ending. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture. Girl B war dann vermutlich... Also Girl D war die Girlfriend und Girl B war die kleine Psycho-Tante da. Is this photo she took? Look at the photo too. The broken vase. The same photo Girl D showed. Girl D... Okay. The same photo Girl D showed. Also ist Girl E Pumuckl. As I recall, a broken vase was in the closet next to the music room. But this photo is more shocking. As Jacka showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. This is an actual photo of a dead body. Oh no, it's genau die blushy cheeks. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, oh mein Gott, das ist der Charakter. Ist es tatsächlich... Ich kenne das Intro von Danganronpa 3. Und ich weiß, dass der Charakter, der am Anfang gezeigt ist, The Ultimate Pianist ist. Uff. Und sie hat auf den Klamotten genau die gleichen Teile. Could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean... It's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day. Yeah, the one they blame on the pervert. And one more, this is the last photo. This is probably the photo of girl E after she got killed. Yeah. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
There's no mistake, this is a photo of girl E. With that, I've finished looking at all the photos. So based on all these photos, it's pretty clear this is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight's central murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen? Is there something else? There's a note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get the game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We will talk then. Okay, das ist die...
Wait.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't my hero. Ja, es war...
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right? Then the person who played the first game, this envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of any other than him.
Hey.
Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate, because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree. But there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed my hero, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry. Okay. Hajime and Chiaka, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence, are you a stalker or something?
No.
Don't say that, I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results. Did you find something? I will let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes, huh? Just kidding, I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me. Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you. Of course, you will come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But if I can get a clue, what are you going to do, Chiaki? I'm going to try to call to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I will leave this to you.
Yep.
That's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk him, it would be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I will see you later, Hajime.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I will go on ahead to the beach house and wait there.
Now then.
Nagito,
Whoa!
why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Hello there. Katsuhicho, thanks for easy going on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild browsing. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
You two have arrived at a good time. Big news, I've discovered something very terrible. Terrible? Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonya's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikan? Yep, this is great. It looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Listen, I have big news, huge news. What's the big news? Remember that Sun Witch Espiritu mask was next to my hero's body? Other masks the killer used to hide their face. No, that is not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. Then what was it for? Sparkling Justice, huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Do not look so disappointed, Jamie. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's sure that the mask we found is a hero mask, but it's a heroin mask to be precise. Anyway, so you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mashiro, which means there's a serial killer hidden among us. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they're sure choose something that stands out. That might be true, but although it's pretty easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
Ah yeah. What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice catchphrase.
What?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a
I read it in a magazine in the library. Ich bin nebenbei. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. An article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, the journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. So, jetzt kann ich endlich mal wieder Kaffee eingeschüttet. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know from Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Isn't it kind of strange to say that there's a serial killer in our group? It does not mean they're in our group. It is possible the serial killer is lurking on this island all long before they decided to murder me, Maohiro. That's probably not possible, but that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, simply cannot believe it. Maohiro is vielleicht. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely there's a serial killer hiding on this island. So, du hast noch irgendwas gefunden? Mika, you had something to say, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important, so please don't get your hopes on be disappointed. I get it, so get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy and I was able to find out my hero was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining. As they say, it looks like my hero didn't suffer. What does it mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death was instant. That sounds a little strange. I think we better remember that. Oh, das ist eigentlich mega cool, dass es noch so eine Autopsie gibt. Was genau jetzt mit, wie die Leiche gestorben ist. And there's another thing I found out. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. You were busy right now. Just tell me. During the autopsy I discovered this in Miharu's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Sanji. This letter... If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko meet up with... Okay. Plus my hero's estimated time of death was around 3, and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between my hero and Hiyoko? Hast du noch irgendwas? Sparking Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears, claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Hast du noch irgendwas?
Oh my.
Hey Sonja, she looks...
Listen.
It's possible that Syria was looking on this island. Yeah, okay. Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out those footprints those were? Actually, are we able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottage.
Yep.
I told Malcolm I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard, he didn't.
Now.
Something shady again. But why did I do something like that? Well, I will explain my reason to you. Near the end to beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding. Come on, Hijami, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all those footprints. I see, so the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottage was...
Yep.
That's right, I wanted to get a sample of everybody's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person.
Yep.
Yes, das war klar. To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in. So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else and matched the footprints at the beach house. There's no mistake, these are Hiyoki's footprints. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at their cottage.
See?
I found a lot of these candies in her room. That's it. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who will only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Kann man den Fall jetzt... Also, wir haben ein Motiv für Fuyuhiko, also für den Malfoy da. Oh, deswegen stand der Name Kusuyo zweimal drin, weil es die gleiche Familie ist. Es ist einmal der Nachname zweimal, weil es von derselben Familie ist. Aber wer ist Sato? Keine Ahnung, wer Sato ist. Also, wir haben ein richtig krasses Motiv für Also den Malfoy-Typus. Das ist klar. So. Es wird halt nicht in dem Game aufgelöst, wer sie umgebracht hat. Das heißt, es kann trotzdem noch jemand anderes sein. Wenn ich jetzt so überlege, wo ist eigentlich dieser eine Typ? Dieser Teamleiter.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end. Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle. The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. Okay.
There is no escape.
We have to... no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. Warst du wirklich im Meer schwimmen? Oder warst du wieder auf Toilette? Pff. Oder warum ist da so viel Wasser verbraucht? As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house in my hero's body. Also... irgendwer muss ja dann da rausgekommen sein. Und muss bei dem Mord geholfen... also jemand hat die Spuren verwischt beim Eingang. Die Fußspuren. Das ist relativ simpel, ja? Die Kleine hier hat einfach nicht drauf geachtet. Klar, warum sollte sie? Das heißt... aber was ich mich frage... wie hat... Irgendwer muss sie umgebracht haben. Also das Verdächtige ist bei ihr das Wasser. Angeblich. Ja, aber sie schwimmen. Das Verdächtige bei ihr, sie hätte escapen können. Aber, und die hatte das Blut irgendwie halt an ihrem Körper. Aber das müsste eigentlich einmal bestätigt werden von hier dem Teamleader. Wo ist er? Dem hier. Dann... wo war der eigentlich die ganze Zeit? Okay, anscheinend ist der in der Story irgendein Pervert, der irgendwie irgendwas klaut. Statt Sato soll das vielleicht Soda sein? Ja, Bro. Und du halt, ne? Aber sehr. Also wir haben... das Motiv ist schon da, ne? Es existiert. Sehr sogar. He's gonna do something crazy to me. I will be ruined.
Why you?
You stop, born little Lolita. Stop harassing little girls. This is what's going on. Yoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her by force. But Yoko is still trying to run away, so Monokuma is trying to wrap her in a full Nelson? What's Nelson? Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain. Jeez, making me waste my sweet time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Ah. His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still. I'm Yakuza, accept defeat is not an option. Ja, ich merk's. What does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
see ya later.
This is bad.
Oh crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Do we often have to prepare?
Show some spirit!
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This too
So it begins the beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, I can only move forward. Rawr.
You're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, the brutal taste. Yeah, okay. A rumbling sound filled the room and surrounding began to fall. As it shook with clatter, the elevator where inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuated between feeling hope and despair. As my heart was rotten fruit, swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish, I suddenly stopped breathing. Boah, das wären 2 Leute, die mir unsympathisch wären, in einem Case weckt. Dann gibt es nur noch eine unsympathische Pock. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. Und dann können wir den Mechaniker und die Kleine, Alter. Dann ist gut. Und dann müssen auch die Jungs ausgeschaltet werden. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure the pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator vibration gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Aim, defeat the boring routine.
So,
I've decided to start redecorating. How is it look? Mr. Monokuma's decoration is awesome, isn't it? It's not like I would allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really. What is your true intention? Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
lie.
A purpose is only gonna be weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest once it's brunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap ass purpose like trying to survive and enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your heart. It's starting the class trial. Maho Cosimo, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Yes! Speichern. Und somit und die Texte, interessant, gar nicht drauf geachtet. In diesem Sinne bedanke ich mich ganz herzlich fürs Zusehen, wünsche einen auch wunderschönen Tag und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Episode. Bis denn. Tschüss.